Hello, 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 everyone. It is the Real Gina B Date with a Plate, and I am back again for another live. And again in my car because I am running some errands and doing some waiting. So I am going to talk about another ridiculous food crime story. Yesterday, we talked about a Chili's employee who got jumped in Chicago. I haven't heard any updates on that, but I am hoping that that young lady gets some justice. She was 19-year-old single mom, got jumped. Make sure you check that live out from yesterday. We've just been talking about some crazy stories and some crazy fast food stories, restaurants getting sued because people can't chew their food correctly, like just all kinds of stuff. So today is going to be called the Chipotle Chucker. So if anybody goes in Chipotle, you know that you pretty much any Chipotle. I've never been to a Chipotle where I can't see my food being made. Now there are times where I order it online, and pretty much you order anything online at your own discretion, right? So if they don't give you enough of whatever, and usually they don't. Like sometimes if I order Chipotle or if I order some food online, not every fast food. Oh, let me put some lip gloss on. Okay. Not every fast food restaurant I go to and I order online, they kind of skimp. But there's been a few times where I've ordered some Chipotle and it's a whole bunch of rice and not a lot of meat, or it's a whole bunch of something else and the meat is very skimpy. So it is best to go inside and look and see and say, this is what I want. Give me a little bit more of that, or this is not what I wanted. You should be able to see your food. So there was a lady, and I didn't see all of the video. It was just kind of like the ending where, it was like super dramatic. I'm not sure if they couldn't release it because of court or whatever, but the part that I saw was the woman getting upset with the Chipotle worker, and she threw the food in her face, threw the whole bowl. And it was caught on tape by a bystander. It was somebody in the back of the Chipotle, and they caught it on tape and posted it immediately. But there was an older woman who, I don't know how old she was, but she went after that lady who threw that food in that woman's face. You would have thought that it was like her daughter or something, because she's like, "Why would you do that? Why would you do that?" So she went after the woman, and the woman is trying to get out of the door who threw the food, and the old lady ain't letting her. She's like, no. I don't know if she was trying to hold on to her, for so she wouldn't get away for the cops or whatever, but that old lady was not backing down. Well, come to find out, the woman who threw the Chipotle in the girl's face claimed that she had been waiting for a while. She wasn't really even saying anything to the young lady. The young lady was kind of getting smart with her. This is what she claimed. And she claimed it only after she was pretty much reprimanded, because once that went up, the community was outraged. And this is why I want to talk about it, because when the community starts getting outraged, when the people start saying stuff like, this is absurd, we're not going to take this anymore, when the people start getting upset, that's when things get done. We can't keep, pulling things under the rug and saying, well, the cops will get it or this person will get it. No, the people need to start getting outraged. And the people were outraged. Social media was going crazy. And then come to find out, the young lady who she threw the Chipotle in her face was only 17 years old. So that also made it even worse because, hey, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. That made it even worse because she was only 17, and this older lady, is throwing food in the woman's face. So, or the kid's face. I'm gonna call her a kid because she was only 17 at the time. So when thank you, I appreciate that. So when she had the food thrown in her face, the lady tried to leave, police was called and all that other stuff. They did interview her and was like, why would you throw food in her face, and she said because the food was absolutely disgusting. It looked disgusting. Now they went back and they said that the order was correct. Everything that that woman wanted on that in that Chipotle was there. It was correct. She just claimed that it looked nasty. Okay. Well, the judge was not very forgiving. Well, somewhat, a little bit. He ordered her, when they charged her, he ordered her 180 days in jail. And then he went ahead and I think he suspended 90 days of that for whatever reason. I'm not exactly sure. And he also told her he wasn't done. He said if she didn't want to spend the rest of those days in jail, then she could go and work for a fast food restaurant. So the woman, of course, if you're like, yeah, I don't want to spend any days in jail, because first off, if she spent days in jail, then that means that she probably would have to take off time for work. Who wants to be in jail? I used to work in the prison. It's terrible. Absolutely. I mean, prison and jail are a little bit different, but they still suck. And she was going to be in there for 100, was it 100 days? A little under 90 days, because she got the 90 days suspended. She was supposed to go in 180 days. She got the 90 days suspended. But she decided that she would go ahead and work for a fast food restaurant because the judge wanted her to feel what the young lady felt. And who's to say she got the same treatment? Probably not, because she was still talking trash. After she got the job at a Burger King or something, she was saying how the girl was being smart with her. Like I was saying earlier, it kind of wasn't her fault. She threw the food because she had to wait for 30 something minutes, which that isn't what she said. She said that she threw the food in the girl's face because the food looked disgusting. But either way, you don't throw food in somebody's face. Like, people are just wilding out. After the girl, we talked about the girl getting jumped at in Chili's, a server, just because she told the people to have a great day and they thought that she was being sarcastic. Like, what is going on with people? People are absolutely losing it. And Chipotle good. Like, I'm not about to waste my Chipotle throwing it in nobody's face. It's just not gonna happen. So I'll be on here again tomorrow, and we'll be talking about maybe more food crime stories. I'm not exactly it, but I just wanted to get on here and tell everybody to chill out. Like, it is so much stuff going on. It is insane. I'm about to jump on my parenting channel, which is Regina Long with Not So Perfect Parenting. And yesterday we talked about people being unalived at a kid's party. And this was in Stockton, California. It's always something going on in California. But we talked about that. So people are losing it, y'all. They need prayer. We all need prayer, just for us to make it. So I'll be back on here tomorrow, and we'll talk about some more stories. I'll have some great things for you all. I am Regina Long, or no, I'm not. I am the real Gina P. Date with a plate. Only eat it if it's good.